Hey there, it's 10 a.m. exactly. It is August 11th and it is Sunday morning and I am just kind of hanging out in my room. I got up early this morning and decided to go for a walk. No specific destination in mind. I did go to the park, okay? But like I was just kind of roaming around the park because, you know, like I said, there was no specific destination in mind. There was nowhere for me to go, really. I just figured I'd just go to the park, you know what I mean? Just to kind of, hang out and see what's going on in the morning. And, it was kind of nice. And then I ended up walking back, and then I realized I kind of got lost because I tried to take a shortcut around a different neighborhood. And I couldn't recognize anything because I've never been there before. And I'm like, oh, I'm a little lost. So it took me a while to get back home. But once I finally got here, it was like, I'm glad to be home. You know what I mean? I do suggest that if you're a targeted individual, I know that you're in isolation and you need to understand, you don't have a whole lot of opportunities to get outside of the house, okay? But try to make the best of what you can when you do get out of the house, okay? I do suggest, if you have the ability to go out for a walk, that would be nice. Today was beautiful. I mean, the morning sky was really nice and very peaceful, and it doesn't get too hot yet. Okay, now the temperature is rising outside, and it's going to get a little unbearable. But definitely get outside. If you can, get some fresh air, hang out in the park, or just go for a walk. If you have a garden outside, that's even better. But it's still nice to get a little bit out of the distance away from your house. Because too much boredom is really what gets to people, and that's when the depression sets in. Okay, isolation is a form of they use it as a form of like keeping you in controlling you, and obviously that sort of control is very abusive. There's a lot of psychological research on the effects of people who've been in isolation, the psychological damages that it causes. So when people force you into isolation, you know that they're not really having your highest good at heart. Okay, it's a form of abuse. Do not let them abuse you. So get out and do something. Stimulate your mind. There's other ways you can stimulate your mind. You can pick up a hobby. Maybe you don't have a lot of painting supplies or something, but you can draw with colored pencils or something. And I know the dollar store tends to have, like the Dollar Tree, they have things like colored pencils, papers, pads, whatever. Keep your mind active. Do not let your mind get dormant. Okay, because this is when you start folding in on yourself. Okay, don't let these people abuse you. So anyway, today I did upload 2 additional videos. I have the divination before spell work, and then I also uploaded, what was the other video I uploaded? I don't even remember. I have a bunch of videos in my catalog that I made for Patreon and was not able to monetize my channels. I love emphasizing the plural, okay? The attempt, not once but twice, to monetize my channel and was not able to do so. Okay, the other video that I uploaded is called Food Magic, okay, and it's lesson number 1. Okay, that was the first Food Magic video that I introduced on Patreon, and I was really proud of my work as always. I'm always proud of things that I create, and I'm always excited about things that I create. I was very disappointed that my Patreon channel was sabotaged by outside forces. I want to talk a little bit more really quick. I'm not very at length, okay? But I do want to mention that I do understand what's going on, why that the Collins family was driving, what do you call it, trying to take over my life, feeling entitled and all this other stuff. And I do believe that they got their karma, okay? But I know that I struggled to try to build my channel because of they felt as though they wanted to try to block me because of my views. And I know that Jennifer seemed like she was pretty jealous because she desperately wanted me to change my lifestyle and lower myself because she was extremely jealous of me, along with a bunch of other people. She felt entitled because apparently she may have convinced people at the top of the pyramid to, be involved in my life. She had no right to be involved in my life. Okay, I'm not her family. And then also the fact that, when it comes to YouTube, there's a lot of people who make videos on the occult, right? And unfortunately, I believe that Jennifer Collins had some sort of, what do you call it? She had some sort of pull because of people that she knew in the industry, whether that be like the acting, cinema, music industry, whatever. She knew people. And so she, tried to shadow ban me, along with, the reputation that I got as being Prince Alamehu. This whole thing has been a nightmare. I definitely want to, grow my channel, and I do love the content that I created. I think it's fun and exciting for people who are new to the occult. I'm not, somebody who is what you call a dark practitioner. I would say that I'm a light practitioner, meaning like, I like to work with things like herbs. I like working with food. I like working with, divination. I'm not like somebody who uses cards and stuff like that all the time, but I did use it back in the 90s, okay? I do understand how to use it, and I do suggest that if people are interested in having some sort of insight into their life, okay? In my case, I needed to get to the root of what this whole bullying thing was about. I need to get into the root of, the reincarnation thing, so I went into divination. Okay, now don't get me wrong, I have plenty of downloads, okay? But sometimes, divination is helpful. If divination is something that affects your conscience, meaning like it makes you feel guilty, or you're not comfortable with it, or you feel as though it's blocking you spiritually. Now, what I mean by that is like, okay, you feel good about, what's going on in your environment, but you might do something or use something that is causing you problems. You feel as though the problems that you're experiencing might be directly related to the form of divination that you bring into your home, then maybe don't use them. Now, I have used divination tarot cards, and I've used playing cards, and I have them in my house. I have never received or experienced any sort of, negative, demonic activity that was associated with these cards. I never have. Now, when it comes to things like the Ouija board and stuff like that, I would say, yeah. Why? Because that's a direct form of communication. Not only does the Ouija board is basically inviting spirits in that have the ability to move things. So some people will say, oh, well, it was my friend moving the pallet. It was so-and-so and so-and-so. I know I've used the Ouija board before where that thing was moving on its own. Okay, so I'm just saying is that, use your own discernment. What makes you feel comfortable, obviously these items are legal. They're sold in the stores, okay? So I don't know if there's like an age limit on things like tarot cards, because I've never seen that, okay? But legally, they're available to everybody. Now, when it comes to people who have children, it's your house. If you don't feel as though your kids, you don't want your kids playing with things like that, then you can put some sort of age restriction on it. Or say when you're 18, you can do what you want, but they're not invited in my house, okay? I don't like to, unfortunately, when you're somebody like myself who've dealt with people who always want to challenge you, such as the Collins family, and people who don't understand, or people who are indoctrinated in a certain religion. They want to block you. They feel as though they have the right to. You don't have the right to block my views. You don't have the right to sit here and try to sabotage my need to have a community to connect with. This is what angers me so bad. It's like, I don't have, internet exchanges. I don't have, the ability to communicate concurrently with people like I used to because of their problems, because of them trying to force me into a box. Okay, and this is one of the most abusive things that they do. They try to separate me, keep me hidden so that I have no one to talk to. I don't appreciate their bullshit. Okay, so I want to release my stuff. I do want to grow my channel. I don't know if YouTube is a great place to do that, and I don't know if what is that other place? I know I left one place, I cannot think, oh, Rumble, that's what it was. It was like last fall or something, or was it in the springtime? I don't even remember. I'm just saying is like, the garbage that happened to me on social media was just plain wrong. It was just plain wrong. And they were doing it because the Collins and they had the collaboration of other bullies who were doing it. And you know why? Because I live a good life, and because of the way that I present myself shows that. And they did not want other people to see that because they knew that, okay, I will say this, okay, if a person lives well and they present themselves well, it shows that they live a good life, right? And so they know that my life cannot be attributed to their religion. So they knew that they didn't want people to see my face. They don't want people to see me. They were trying to block me out, and they were trying to force me into suicide. This is what they were doing, okay? And they were trying to act like, oh, it's because of religion.
I'm not married to anybody. I have every right to. Everybody knows you're supposed to take care of yourself. What it was I was dealing with a female bully. And I think what's important is I was really happy when I talked to, I don't know who it was who left a comment on my channel, and I did respond to her, and I forgot to ask her a couple questions, but she was talking about how, that there was a woman in her workplace where she was being bullied by people, and her employer were starting to stand up for her. Okay? Because everybody knows that you are supposed to live to your highest level. Everybody knows that you're supposed to. And the problem with it is like when you see people who present themselves well, who what they call put together well, okay, they come around and people start looking at each other like, you get that little like let's nudge, let's kind of bully her type stuff. That kind of stuff. Or they see a nerdy kid and they like to study and they want to nudge, let's bully this person. This person is not doing anything wrong. This nerdy kid is diving into information that he needs to dive into, or he's called to do, or it's his little life path purpose. It's what he needs to do, whatever. Okay? It's his right to do it. Okay? And so this is what we're talking about. We're talking about bullying. We're talking about people who know good and well that you're living your life, you're in your own lane, and they want to cause you problems. So this is one of the reasons why they were trying to set boundaries, saying, oh, she can't have her Patreon, she can't do all of this, and then trying to make it seem like it was a religious thing. They were trying to put me in, force me to suicide. That's what they were trying to do. Okay? Because everybody knows they're not going to sit here and change their appearance when they know that they're doing right. Okay? You're basically telling me to strip myself down. So that I can sit here and be something that they can mock and that they can bully. That's exactly what she was trying to do. Jennifer Collins deserves to die. I want her dead. I don't give a shit what happens to her. Okay? That's all I have to say. And she knows she came out of nowhere with this plot. Bruce Collins is not my husband. You have no right to do anything. Get off my social media. Okay? Get off and stay off my social media. I'm tired of people sitting here acting as though I'm demonic and all this other shit when it's obvious that these people were. Okay, so anyway, back to my lessons. Okay, so these lessons that I put up, I'm really excited about it because they do come with printed material, if you can get it in the description box. Okay, and yes, I created the printed material. Okay, I'm always really excited about the kind of work that I do. Okay, and I was hoping that I could have monetized my channel. Unfortunately, they would not let me do that. Okay, sometime in the future, I'm hoping that they will reconsider that. You know why? Because it's not fair. I deserve that. I deserve that. I deserve to be able to do that if I want to and be able to make my money. It has nothing to do with, the whole idea of, I don't know, they were trying to hold me back because they were trying to act as if I was married, or they were just doing it because they were jealous, or a combination of both. Okay? I would tell you what, I would never marry a man who would treat me that way. I would never marry a man who treat me that way, or would think that by me changing my life is somehow showing my devotion to him. I don't believe that. Okay? Now, because I've seen so many times where women take care of themselves, they end up getting married, and then we end up throwing themselves away, and this guy, it shows like he's completely ungrateful, he's looking at other women. Okay? Either way, I know beautiful women who've taken care of themselves, have been beautiful when they got married, continue to be beautiful, and their husbands still cheated on them. Okay? What I'm saying is like when you take care of yourself, you take care of yourself for yourself. It has nothing to do with getting married or love or anything else. But I will say, does it bring honor to a household when a woman takes care of herself? I'm going to say it does. It does bring honor. It brings honor to the husband, and it also brings honor to the family. Right? Because I'll tell you, I had a frumpy mom. And a frumpy mom was nothing more than a bullying mom. A bullying mom that hated other women, hated herself, and wanted to sit here and take it out on everyone else. Okay, that's just the way it is. Okay, so in life, we're supposed to go for the things that make us stronger, the things that we're supposed to go for, the things that build our life up and make them better. Everybody knows that. So Jennifer Collins, Bruce Collins, Terry Collins, Rick Collins, all these other people need to get the hell out of my life and stay out of there forever. Okay, now, I'm so sorry. It makes me so angry because these people literally came out of the woodwork. They literally came out of the woodwork. Like, I didn't expect these people to be a part of my life and think that they had some sort of right and to do this, okay? I have the right to do what I want. Okay, now they're going to sit here and try to blame the royal family. Okay, like, because this is the message I'm getting. They're trying to blame the royal family, and I understand the royal family. They have this whole thing about clones, assisting clones with employment and stuff like this, or giving them a little bit of help or whatever. Okay, so why does the Collins come in? Why does it come in? You know what I mean? The thing is that it just angers me, okay? I know that when Jennifer was younger, she was a nice looking girl. I have no idea what she looked like now. Or if she's still alive. I have no idea what she looks like, okay? But something tells me that she wanted to abuse me for her problems. I mean, this is what people who are not happy with their lives do, okay? And I know this just happens to a lot of people in religion. Okay, and the reason why they do this is because they're unhappy with their lives, and then they want to bully you, and they want to make it into some sort of religious cause, as if being miserable is somehow righteous. It is not. It is not. Okay, and it's not bringing harmony to women who decide to throw themselves away by not taking care of themselves anymore. It doesn't do them any good by doing that. It really doesn't. Okay, because number one, your husband's going to be talking shit about you. Your friends are going to be talking shit about you. And guess what? If you take care of yourself, guess what? People are going to sit here and talk shit about you. They're going to say they're going to do it either way. Okay, so the important thing is to take care of yourself because you love yourself. Okay, you have to love yourself more than anyone. So when it comes to social media, I would appreciate it if people would release that ban. Okay, because I need to have a social life. I have the right to, mingle with other people. I have the right to be seen by other people. I have the right to be heard by other people. And I have the right to have some sort of exchange. Okay? What they are trying to do is keep me into a box to abuse me. Isolation, everybody knows that isolation is a form of abuse. If you continue to do it, then you're guilty. So if you have the responsibility to uplift that, to remove that bar, I would appreciate it if you do it now. Okay, if any of you guys are alive. And I really don't care if you are. But if you are, do the right thing. All right? Because I'm tired of it. I'm really tired of it. So to be financially associated with people that you walked away from years ago, it just doesn't even make any sense. All right? So I hope you guys check out my new videos because I'm really excited about it. I have not looked for work. I have not. I am still dealing with the trauma. And like I said, I really wanted to just make money off my content. So no, I'm not excited about going back to work. I'm quite angry and pissed off that, these people were involved in my stuff. Okay, but I do also know that I need to get out of the house too because it's not good for me psychologically to be kept in the house. You know what I mean? But I do not want to have to deal with drama. So I'm, hopefully either later on today or tomorrow, I will at least look for a job. Okay. But I don't spend a lot of time on it. I don't want to. It causes a lot of anxiety, but I do need to pay bills. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I want my social media corrected. Okay. And I'm tired of people trying to prevent me from having comments. Like for example, there was a time where I had a few comments I had noticed. Okay, I know sometimes there's comments, and then when I try to retrieve them, I can't retrieve them. They're gone. They're gone. Okay, they want to make it seem as though it's I'm some sort of shut in, like I don't have anybody's listening to me or whatever. They do things that are abusive. You know why? Because the Collins wanted me to commit suicide. They were probably well aware of the fact of who C.B. Berganza was or whatever. All right. Either way, it doesn't matter. They need to stay the hell out of my way. Okay. I enjoy teaching occult lessons. Other people teach occult lessons, and other people are either teach or talk about the occult, but they don't have to sit here and deal with any penalties. I deserve that. I deserve that. Okay. So I understand that people are they want to, force me to direct my attention to getting a regular job. Okay, that's fine. I'll do a regular job. That's fine. Okay. And I'm not married to anybody. I know that they were. I don't want Bruce Collins having anything to do with my shit. Okay? I don't want him having anything to do with my shit. What he needs to do is he needs to go and clear up his bullshit all over town, okay, so that I can find a job, Okay, I didn't want him thinking that he's connected to me because he's not. Okay, and I also want him to do is I need him to fucking clear out my social media because you know what? I deserve to have compensation. I deserve to make money on my shit if I decide to. Okay, I have an idea for a book that I want to write. I have ideas, many ideas I have, and it's not fair that I have to sit here and exist in a life where I have nothing else to live for other than that stupid job that's going to do nothing but abuse me. Okay, this is how I feel. Okay, now who's to say maybe, you know, the workforce is going to be decent this time. You know, maybe I'll be able to just go and do my job and not have to deal with any drama. Okay, but still, it's like, you know, why shouldn't I be able to have some sort of association? Why am I always being set apart? I'm tired of it. It's wrong. It's wrong. Okay, so I want whatever fucktard, Collins family, fix your shit. If any of you guys are still alive, and I hope you guys aren't, but if in this case, if you did something, fix it and get out of my life. Get out. All right? I'm tired of it. You know what I mean? I'm tired of me not being able to sit here and have a social life at all because I'm being like boxed in. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Okay? It's like, you know, these people sabotage my first YouTube channel. It's important for me to be able to associate with people who have the same views. It's important. You know what I mean? It's wrong for me to be sitting here like, you know, I'm never allowed to be with anybody other than this clique that does nothing but abuse me. Now, what about it? Okay. Yeah, I'm not, yeah. So, I mean, the whole issue of marriage and all this other stuff, I'm not married. I'm not married. Okay? And I don't know why they were sitting here trying to act like I was. It angers me so much. I would never be with a man who would treat me like that. Ever. Ever. Okay? Because I'll tell you what, if I was with a man, which I have no interest in doing right now, because the only thing I care about is being by myself. Why? Because all I know is people who abuse me. I need my protection. I need to be closed off to myself and make sure I never have to even question somebody even trying to harm me. Okay? But if I was with a man, he and I would have to have harmony. And he knows what gives me life. What gives me life are the things I love. And what do I love? My clothes, my earring collection, my makeup collection, my hair accessory collection, and that's what gives me life. Nothing else, okay? Because I cannot count on another human being to do shit for me, and that's been proven, okay? So that's just how it is. He either is in harmony with me, or he can fucking hit the road. It really is that simple. It is that simple, okay? So I don't know what Bruce did, but fix your shit online as well as in, what do you call it, brick and mortar type, you know, businesses, and get the fuck out of my life, okay? Because we are not married. You know, I'm just sick of it. But anyway, yeah, check out my videos. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to cover really quick. I guess I needed to say that because, you know, it's just been really hard on me. Just an absolute nightmare having to deal with these people and thinking about how obnoxious they are. Like, just obnoxious, just absolutely greedy, whore, what do you call it, attention whores. You know, people who are just like, you know, they're willing to sit here and, okay, I'm going to tell you right now. Bruce Collins, I'm going to address you right now. What the fuck is your problem? What the fuck is your problem? Fix your shit. Okay, I'm tired of people sitting here looking down on me as if I did everything wrong. Fix your shit. Okay, and get the fuck out of my life. You know, it is what it is. And no, I don't care about fucking separating from celebrities and all that other stuff, okay? Because if they were sitting here siding with you, they already lost my respect. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video, and I will be back on another video sometime later. I do want you guys to check out my video. Please like and, like, subscribe to my channel, and also hit the notification bell, you know, because I need to get, if that is, of course, if you're interested in the occult, okay? If you're somebody who's interested in the occult, like the dabble, or just like, you know, incorporate things into your life, like, you know, color magic, maybe learn some divination. I will tell you, I think my divination manual is written, and the interpretations is written well enough to where, you know, you can pick it up on your own pretty quickly, okay? I wanted to make the lessons very easy to understand, and then also, you know, don't rely so much on the interpretation. I think that's important, okay? You'll understand what a card means, but as you start, like, you know, really using the cards a lot, you'll start identifying it and associating things that go a little bit further than just the definition of the card. Just trust me. Check out the new videos, and like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I'm gonna wrap up this video. Take care. Bye bye.